Welcome to the GAN's CORTROL video training series. Today, we will be introducing you to the CORTROL freeware recording setup. From the desktop, double-click on the GAN's CORTROL server icon. Confirm the CORTROL server icon is visible in the bottom right of the taskbar. Once the application is running, double-click on the GAN's CORTROL console icon. Once the console is running, you will need to log in. Enter your user ID if different from admin, the default ID. Enter your password, which you should have created upon installation and setup of CORTROL. Select OK when done in order to log into the console. The console window will open with the server's option selected. Select the recording option in order to configure the recording setup. In the recording option, there are three components to configure. The components are as follows. The recording profile, which defines how data streams are recorded. A profile cannot be assigned directly to a device. Rather, a profile is used as a component for a recording schedule or schedules, and recording configurations. For this reason, profiles do not include such things as pre-recording intervals. This setting is defined per channel, and therefore is set in the recording configuration. The recording schedule, which utilizes a recording profile to define what recording is performed depending on the day and time of the week. The recording configuration can be based on a single recording profile or a predefined recording schedule. Recording configurations are global recording arrangements that can be assigned to per channel or channel group to define how data streams will be recorded. We need to configure our recording profile first. Click on the down arrow for the new recording configuration. From the drop-down, select New Recording Profile. Enter a title that describes the intent of the profile, example, continuous, motion, or alarm recording. In this case, I'm going to use Custom Profile as my title. After the title, you'll notice there are two sections, Continuous Recording and Alert Recording. For continuous recording, select the video stream option to enable continuous recording. The first option, Limit Frame Rate, allows you to set the desired recording frame rate. The second option, Motion Stream, when selected, will record any motion detection information along with the continuous recording. For just continuous recording, leave Motion Stream unchecked. For alert recording, select the video stream option to enable alert-based recording. The first option, Limit Frame Rate, allows you to set the desired recording frame rate. The second option, Post-Recording Interval, allows you to set the amount of time to continue recording after an alert trigger has stopped. The third option, Detected Motion Trigger Alert, when selected, trips recording on any motion detection-based triggers, such as camera side motion detection. Note, if continuous recording is selected, then the alert-based recording option will be grayed out. Same as if alert-based recording is selected, then the continuous recording option will be grayed out. If you wish to record still frames at a low FPS during non-motion periods, keep the video stream for continuous recording enabled and set the desired frame rate, example, 1 FPS, then set the FPS in the alert recording section for when motion is detected. Once you have configured the recording profile to your requirements, click on OK to exit. We now need to configure our recording schedule. Click on the down arrow for the new recording configuration. From the drop-down, select New Recording Schedule. Enter a title that describes the intent of the recording schedule. Select Add to launch the schedule profile window. From the drop-down menu Day, select the day of the week. In this case, I'll select Monday and continue. From the time option, select the start time for the schedule. I'm selecting 7 a.m. for this profile. For the recording profile option, click on Change and then select the required recording profile. In this case, I'm selecting the custom profile I created earlier. Click on OK to confirm the recording profile selection. Then, click on OK to commit the start time to the schedule profile. Note that only the begin time is set for each added profile, as the end time is determined by the next profile start time. For example, if you require continuous recording during weekdays and motion-driven recording during weekends, your continuous recording profile should be scheduled to start on Monday at 12 a.m. and the motion-driven one on Saturday at 12 a.m. Select Add to launch the Schedule Profile window. From the drop-down menu Day, select the day of the week. In this case, I'll select Monday and continue. From the time option, select the start time for the schedule. I'm okay leaving it at 7 p.m. for this profile. For the recording profile option, click on Change and then select the required recording profile. In this case, I'm selecting the custom profile I created earlier. Click on OK to confirm the recording profile selection, and then click on OK to commit the start time to the schedule profile. What I have now is a recording schedule profile that starts a specific recording profile at 7 a.m. and then starts a new specific recording profile at 7 p.m. Click on OK to commit to the recording schedule. We are now ready to create our recording configuration. Click directly on New Recording Configuration to launch the configuration window. Enter a title that describes the intent of the configuration. In this case, I'm using Custom Configuration. Next, we need to tell the recording configuration which recording profile or schedule it will be controlled by. Click on Change to launch the Select Recording Profile or Schedule window. The recording configuration can utilize either a recording profile or a recording schedule as its basis. In this example, I will select a custom schedule created earlier. Select OK after select either a recording profile or recording schedule. There are three selectable options that follow selection of the controlling profile. The pre-recording interval, enter a time based on second to buffer for recording prior to an alert or motion trigger. The amount quota, where you enter the maximum amount of data to be kept in stored archive. Leave it at 0 to disable the amount quota if not needed. Duration quota, where you enter the number of days to keep stored in the archived footage. Leave it at 0 to disable the duration quota. Click on OK once the details are finished. Please note, before setting recording limitations, to make sure server storage has sufficient amount of space for all the cameras. Quotas may be ignored if actual storage size is insufficient, resulting in smaller actual footage durations. Note that quotas do not give priority to channels that are assigned configuration. If you set duration quota for 10 days, it merely means that the maximum allowed storage duration will be 10 days for a channel with that given configuration. This will not cut down recording for other channels. Now that we have our recording configuration, let's apply it to a channel. Click on Channels, found in the left-hand pane. The Channels window will list any available devices. Select one of the listed devices. In my case, I'm selecting the ZN-DNT352XE-MIR, but feel free to select from any of your available devices. Next, click on the Assign Recording Configuration icon. From the Select Recording Configuration window, let's select the configuration we created earlier. Select OK after selecting the required recording configuration. Two things to note while in the channel window. It is possible to select multiple devices by using either Control plus click or Shift plus click to select several devices. Once selected, you can click the Assign Record Configuration icon and assign a recording configuration to the group of selected devices. To disable recording for a device or group, choose the No Recording configuration to assign to that device or group. Well, that completes our training video for the CORTROL freeware recording setup. Thank you for viewing this video and keep an eye on our website for more to come.